It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja pichuela y cuando le viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quiero.
No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que.
It's a heavy metal, metal. Good morning, guys. How's everyone doing this morning? Chantel, first one. Whoop whoop. Good morning, Matt Workman. How you doing? Back to retro in the house. How you doing, buddy? How's life down in Texas this morning? Oh man, I don't know in Texas, but here in California, did not want to wake up. Did not want to wake up this morning. Oh man. And it's starting to warm up, guys. I had to turn on my AC for the first time. Rough. Matt Workman in the house. How you doing, buddy? Lonnie in the house. Nova Mike. Oh, man, the usual suspects. Rosie Key, how you doing? How's everyone doing this morning? Oh, man. Oh, we got a good one for you guys. Welcome to It's 7:10 a.m. Wakey Wakey. Time for bakey, guys. Smoke them if you got them. Hey, Charlie, how you doing, buddy? Hey, man, I met up with Charlie on Saturday, guys, and nice guy, man, really good guy. I guess we're gonna start a challenger club. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we both had challengers. We rolled up. He has a black one. I have a white one. It's Angel versus Devil. No, yeah, great guy, man. We're gonna go do some stuff together, hang out, and watch for some UFOs. But yeah, definitely awesome meeting up with Charlie, man. Had a good time. Great to see you guys back in the area. So many people in the community. You guys rock. Let me. I'm gonna kill this one here. That logo for this show, I don't like because I can't see your. Work sucks though. Work does suck. In the morning, it's the worst time to go to work. Oh man. All right. Oh yeah, giveaways, guys. Let's get in on some of these giveaways. What do we got? I just reorganized. We got the Dark Seed. What the heck did I do with all my stuff? Oh, here it is. Nope. That isn't, man. I got so much stuff here, guys. It's not even funny. Oh, I moved it right over here. All right, here we go. All right, guys, get in on some of these giveaways. Hashtag Dark Seed. You're gonna get entered to win this lovely thing. That's 2 weeks. If your hashtag basket case, I was gonna say leprechaun. Look at this one, guys. Hashtag basket case. Gonna get entered to win this awesome pin and leprechaun set. Hashtag 420, guys. And you're going to get in on the Cheech and Chong. I guess I have to clean out the cooler. My room is an add-on, so the AC doesn't get to it. Oh, check that out, guys. So hashtag Cheech and Chong. Get entered to win, guys. We got all sorts of stuff. Make sure you're headed on over to the dailydank.com, guys. We got another giveaway over there. As if we didn't have enough giveaways. Head on over to the dailydank.com. Click on Dank Nation spelt wrong social media. I need to fix that. My whole dyslexia kicked in. Dank Nation social media, guys. When you go to the Daily Dank, you're going to click on that link. It's going to take you to a social network. And you can post, you can comment, you can like, you can put pictures, videos, you name it. You can post it over there, guys. And no fear of being banned or taken down for cannabis reasons, guys. Post to your heart's content. But over there, you'll see my post, guys. As soon as you go on, it is a bag of butts, a bag of roaches, guys. And I want you, like marijuana roaches. And I want you guys to guess how many are in this bag. And you're going to win a bong. You're going to win a surprise swag pack for 420, guys. We're going to hook you up. And all you need to do is go over there, comment. Most of you guys are already registered on the website. Go over there, comment, give me your guess, and you're going to get entered to win. Yeah, very, very cool, guys. And then post your own stuff over there too, man. If you anyone posting grows, anyone who wants to post what they bought when they went out and did their thing, go post it up, guys. We're going to create groups. It's going to be a good time, and without the fear of being banned. That's the whole thing, man. I hate that when you get those stupid Facebook jail strikes. That's the worst, man. So annoying. And 9 times out of 10, it's nothing to do with what you're even getting banned for. Like everyone else is doing the same. I got banned, put in jail one time for copyright because I shared a Facebook post from somebody else, and somehow I was responsible for it. Oh man. Yeah. So hopefully with all that, we avoid it, and we start doing a whole new thing, guys. So let's get into today in history. Bum, bum, bum. Today in history, guys. In 1996, 43 African nations signed the African Nuclear Weapons Free Zone Treaty. Is that a huge thing in Africa? Nuclear weapons? You don't hear it, maybe because of the treaty. You don't hear a lot about it. Back in 69, guys, the lottery number was 14 for the draft for Vietnam. And then in 70, it was 178. In 71, it was 324. And then in 1972, it was 350. I don't know much about the draft, but I know you don't want your number getting drawn. I know that much. Ethel Kennedy, wife of Senator Robert Kennedy, was born today. The Civil War ends, guys, in 1865. Wow, that was a huge thing. Hopefully we never go back to a civil war, but I don't know, man. Things aren't looking great right now. In 1991, the United Nations Security Council issued former ceasefire with Iraq. Dodge Morgan sells solo nonstop around the world in 150 days. That was in 1986. 1981, President Ronald Reagan, good old Ronnie Reagan, returns to the White House from hospital after recovering from an assassination attempt. Yeah, who remembers that when Ronald Reagan got shot? That was crazy. In 1974, the Judiciary Committee subpoenas President Richard Nixon to produce tapes for impeachment inquiry. Ooh. President Johnson signs the 1968 Civil Rights Act. Folk singer Bob Dylan performs in New York City for the first time, opening for John Lee Hooker. It is said soon after that, the devil approached Mr. Dylan and gave him a deal he could not refuse. You guys ever hear that? Bob Dylan talk about that he sold his soul to the devil? It's interesting, man. I don't know. It's Bob Dylan, so you don't know if he's like being a weirdo folk singer or if he actually believes he sold his soul to the devil. Um, yeah, interesting, man. Bob Dylan's a different guy. Love me some Bob Dylan, though. All right, guys, let's get into today in history, guys. We are looking at, or not today in history, we are looking at the biggest celebrity beefs of all time. Let me pull this up for us here. All right, let's see here, guys. Hang on one second. Thing I hate most about pulling up these websites is here we go. This is the right one. Is all the ads. All right. Everyone's got ads these days, guys. Not cool. Here we go. All right. I knew we would get there, guys. I knew we would get there. Here we go. No thanks. We don't want to sign up for your nonsense. I guess we can all. What is it? No thanks. All right, here we go, guys. We got videos playing. What the heck? All right. Stupid ads. All right, guys. So first up, Kanye West versus Taylor Swift. I would definitely say this is a huge, huge celebrity feud. Yeah. Who remembers this, man? I remember being irate. Like, I'm not well, then I wasn't. Now, I can appreciate Taylor Swift's music more so than others. But back then, man, like I didn't really care. I didn't, it was just some girl singing. I didn't know anything about it. And she wins what? Best music video, and this freaking asshat Kanye West gets out of freaking the crowd and interrupts her. This is like a 19-year-old girl, man, who's winning probably the biggest moment of her life at this point. And I don't have abs. I have a pony cake. Why are you looking at celebrity beef? Oh man. Yeah, so this was a horrible, man. Like I remember being mad about it. Like what a freaking jerk. So he gets up, he ruins her moment, and he does I'm going to let you finish. Exactly. Um and he does it like hey, I'm not a jerk, but I'm a jerk. Let's get into it. And I get it. His buddy didn't win and he thought she deserved it and this and that. But man, he's just been known to be a freaking a-hole since this. Uh, I don't know, entitled, disrespectful. Um, would he have done it to a man? Would he have done this to and I know he stood up a couple years later and did it to Beck as a joke, but you know, a Toby Keith, a somebody like that, would he have gotten up and interrupted him? I don't think he would have. I think he chose his spot there. Taylor Swift versus the world. Oh, yes. Yes, guys. Taylor Swift versus the world. Kanye is not the only famous name in Taylor's bad book. Over the years, she feuded with a lot of people. Well, I didn't know she feuded with Katy Perry, Nicki Minaj. Yeah, she um I don't know. She goes, Toby Keith. You couldn't think of as someone better. I don't know. I was thinking of someone like big, someone who like Beck is Taylor Swift size. So I mean, I was trying to think of someone big, man, like big size wise. If it was Ice Cube, would he have done it? No. If it was Dr. Dre, like I don't know. Back to retro calling me out. Just like Taylor Swift calls out many of her celebrity beefs, guys. She writes songs. That's what she does, man. Like she gets her feelings hurt. She writes songs, and that's what she does. I don't know who Chloe Grace Montemortors is, but I think she's feuding with Kim Kardashian. Who cares? Who cares? Khloe Kardashian and Kyle Jenner versus Jordan Woods. Yeah, I don't care. Sorry guys. Okay, here's one that I know of. Nicole Richie versus Paris Hilton. Who knew these guys had a rivalry? Um they were on a show together, right? The Simple Life, was that what it was called? Where two nobodies who you never heard of. Paris Hilton had Taylor wrote a song about me. She knew I was in trouble when I walked in. Oh, you were trouble. You weren't in trouble. Oh, I thought Lonnie was like, I saw Taylor Swift and she knew I was in trouble. I was drowning. I was in the ocean and she threw a life preserver in for me. She knew I was in trouble. Some guys were beating me up. She knew I was in trouble the first time. um, yeah, so they were on a show called The Simple Life, which was weird. It was not Taylor Swift, it was Paris Hilton right after this sex tape scandal, which was one of the first sex tape scandals really to blow up and made her famous. I mean, I guess she was like Hollywood, like insider famous just for being an heiress, clubs and all that. And that kind of exposed that lifestyle and people were intrigued by it. And then Nicole Richie, same deal. Lionel Richie's daughter. Um, hey, good morning, Tim. Good morning. Good morning. Terry, good morning. How are you? Happy Tuesday to you. So yeah, and then apparently, so they went on this show. The highlights I remember were Paris Hilton went into the Walmart for the first time ever and was just blown away with the Walmart superstore. Wasn't that where the old crotch came from? Oh, old fire crotch. Maybe she did. She was like, you know what? I don't think so because Lindsay Lohan has her own celebrity. Like these two were nobodies. Like their parents were somebody. So like yeah. And then she just did a sex tape. I still don't understand that. Those people who become famous after sex tapes, your Kim Kardashians. I don't know, man. That was all the craze in a while. So apparently in the early 2000s, she was an influencer before anyone knew what an influencer was. Nicole Richie, same deal. No one knows exactly what caused the beef between these once inseparable pair. But 2005, they were no longer friends. Richie claims they simply grew apart. Some believe she showed Paris a sex tape at a party, aggravating the growing rift. Ooh. Paris Hilton versus Lindsay Lohan. Look, they were babies. They were babies. Oh, I got like a little dot on my screen, so it looks like Lindsay Lohan has like a gap in her teeth. All right. Who knew? Who knew anything about these two? Oh, let's see. I accidentally skipped for 50 Cent feuding with everybody. What the hell? Okay, Lindsay Lohan and Paris Hilton. The two of them. Lonnie got this right. Kardashian, that booty. That's why she got famous from that tip. Yeah, and then they're like, but hey, good morning, Teresa Deller. Hopefully your friends all good. We'll be keeping thoughts and prayers, just like we should for Paris Hilton and Lindsay Lohan, the two of the century's most notorious party girls. When they joined forces, they did a night out with Britney Spears in 2006. Oh, I remember that. That's when Britney showed her hoo-ha getting out of the car, and a doctor messaged Britney and was like, "Hey, I can fix that for you." Because it was all like meat curtains and stuff. When you're trying to get over your ex, you're having a rough time, your husband's cheating on you, whatever it was, and these two take you out on a night on the town, and you get out of a Lamborghini, you're feeling footloose and fancy free, and you forget you're wearing a short mini skirt. You go to get out of a car with paparazzi, and what do you see? You see Telly Savalas hanging down. Oh, why you mad, Jeremy? Why you mad, bro? Yeah, Telly Savalas made an appearance, and he had beef jerky hanging out of his mouth. Oh man, steak drapes. Yes, yeah. And the best part of that was the doctor that reached out to her and was like, "Hey, I can fix that for you." She's like, "I didn't know there was anything wrong." Unfortunately, as so happens when larger-than-life personalities, Lohan and coexist, their bond crumbled as quickly as it formed. I don't know, the life of a party girl, party people. You're out, in your early 20s, you're out at the club, you have friends that you're at the club with, and then they're not your friends, and you drink too much, and they're drama, they're hitting on your boyfriend, whatever. Life happens. I'm not. It doesn't affect me. 50 Cent versus Floyd Mayweather. Woo. This might be a good one. Let's see here. Holy smokes. We went up quite a ways here. We're getting sneak peeks, man, all sorts of freaking damn, how far did we go down? I hate these kind of sites. Here we go. Hang on, sorry guys. When the ads hit, it pushes it back down. See, look at that. Ah, what a pain in the butt. All right, here we go. 50 Cent versus Wendy Williams. 50 Cent versus Mayweather. We got a lot. Okay. At this point, 50 Cent may be better known for his celebrity feuds than his rap career. For real, man. When's the last 50 Cent song came out? But we can tell you when his last feud was. It was the infamous beef with Ja Rule that helped propel him into stardom in the early 2000s. Freaking Ja Rule. What a weirdo flash in the pan that guy was. This stupid cameo in Fast and the Furious. Let me tell you about racing. Oh, shut up. His musical output has dried up since then, but he's managed to remain in the public eye, even though combination of questionable business ventures and dangerous disagreements in the public with big name celebrities, including Mayweather Jr. The relationship between 50 and Floyd was once rosy. 50 escorted Mayweather into the ring before a 2007 bout with Oscar De La Hoya. That was a huge fight. And then in 2011, they appeared together on the cover of XXL. But things eventually turned sour. 50 Cent joined forces with Floyd's chief rival, Manny Pacquiao. And just, a bunch of that stuff. I remember that fight with Mayweather and De La Hoya. That thing was huge, man. But yeah, 50 Cent, he fights with everybody, man. If he's not in a celebrity feud, it's not a good day. 50 Cent has feuded with Wendy Williams. Who hasn't feuded with Wendy Williams? Come on. How you doing? What a weirdo, Wendy Williams. Some giant Sasquatch lady saying, "How you doing?" Uh, um, let's see. He denied. Not only did he deny Williams entry to his pool party. Oh my God, the humanity. Um, Wendy doesn't play. She questioned 50's sexuality after he made transphobic comments. Oh, so they got into it. Ooh. Wendy has some issues for sure. Well, we saw that video. Remember the craziest celebrity, and she had her eyes all open, and she was like, "I'm gonna go in here to this restaurant." Who are these two weirdos? That guy looks like a freaking Weinstein. What is it? 50 Cent, Lala Kent, and Randall Emmett. I don't know either of those people, but 50 Cent don't like them. So they're on. If 50 don't like them, I don't like them, guys. No, I don't know. Another one, Vanderpump versus the cast of Real Housewives. Another drama, just a bunch of people with nothing else to do. Yeah. Oh, what about Katy Perry versus the Catholic Church? This should be good. This is no Sinead O'Connor ripping up the Pope's picture, acting like it's controversial, guys. You remember that? Remember when Sinead O'Connor ripped up the Pope's picture? Oh my God. So this is Katy Perry versus the Catholic Church. I got to see what rivalry this is. The most lopsided feud on the history. Katy Perry and the dwindling group of nuns. Lopsided in whose favor? The tough to say. Perry has glitz, glamour, and Orlando Bloom in her corner. Oh, I forgot they were an item. The nuns have God. Several years ago, Katy Perry tried to buy a LA estate from a local branch of a Catholic church, the Ark whatever diocese that used to convert a home for nuns. The nuns originally purchased the properties way back in 72, and the archdiocese kicked them out to sell it in 2011. However, the surviving nuns believe they still own the property and refused to sell it to Perry. What it was ensues was a vicious courtroom drama involving the Pope, who had to approve the sale of the church, and the death of the last two nuns. Oh my God. Oh, the survivor said she has blood on her hands. Katy Perry, what happened? Oh my God. Oh, who knew? Katy Perry had a bloody battle with some old nuns, guys. All right, Elton John versus Madonna. I would assume that these two were just like two peas in a pod. Speaking of sacrilege and blasphemy, Madonna ain't no virgin when it comes to celebrity feuds. Oh, what a back row retro. The best fight was Mayweather versus April Showers. Oh, back to retro. Oh my God. That was a good one. That could be line of the day, guys. I'm just saying that could be line of the day. It's okay, nuns are mean, been hit with that ruler too many times. Ooh, Nova Mike went to Catholic school. The opening, let's see. What was this one? This one was Madonna and Elton John. Her most famous tiff was with Elton John, and Sir Elton fired most of the shots. Ooh, Elton John getting catty. The opening came when John dismissed Madonna's theme song for the 2002 Bond film Die Another Day, calling it the worst James Bond theme ever. Mean. He also accused her of lip syncing at least twice. Oh my God, including her 2012 Super Bowl performance. And his husband, David Furnish, has been known to sneak in his own insults. Finally, in 2019, Elton John called Madonna ungracious and nasty for speaking against Lady Gaga. Ooh, never talk shit about the Gaga because Elton John will find you. Oh, man. Brandy versus Monica. I kind of remember this one back in the day. Um, what was it? It was inspired by real life events. They had a big feud. They were the same age, same genre of music, so they kind of pushed them. Who cares? Maybe in the 90s we did, but what about Aretha Franklin versus Donna Warwick. Donna Warwick, she didn't see it coming. Miss Cleo from the Psychic Network didn't tell her. Did she do commercials for Miss Cleo, or did she have her own psychic network? I remember her doing a lot of only appreciate the weed growing nuns. That's a good line too. Teresa Deller. Teresa Deller going to give you guys a run for your money. Line of the day, I'm telling you guys. Let's see what this feud is. Celebrity feuds have no age limit. In fact, the most inspiring to see older stars like Elton John and Lisa Vanderpump, who I still don't know who the hell she is, doing out generous helpings of shade well into their 50s and 60s. You got nothing else to do but throw some shade at that point. Aretha Franklin was in her mid 70s when she ignited a beef with fellow vocal Donnie Warwick? Donna Warwick? In 2017, the two are pictured above flanking Chaka Khan. Apparently, comments Warwick made 5 years earlier at Whitney Houston's funeral had gotten under the Queen's of Soul's skin. She decided to air the grievances in the most dated and iconic way possible via a fax. She sent a fax beef. Nothing says I don't know my age like sending a freaking fax beef. Aaron Carter versus his family. Unfortunately, guys, Aaron Carter passed away of a drug overdose while he was in a bathtub. This dude battled freaking everything, man. Fax. She sent a fax. This dude, man, I fell into the Aaron Carter hole a couple years ago. Well, that sounds dirty. I fell into Aaron Carter's hole a couple years ago. Hey, at least he didn't fall into my hole. Okay, guys. No, he was on a podcast, or they were talking about him, and he was like all these bullshit stories that he had. He was a drug addict, man. So he told a lot of stories that probably weren't true. Family tried to get him help, and he really, yeah, it is a sad story. Family tried to get him help. He didn't want it. Back and forth, and eventually ended up him and dead, man. Horrible. You know, uh, there's a lot of times that you want to be right in a situation. Um, Glad you could put on sweats this AM. Yeah, sometimes I don't wear pants, but wait, drug addicted lie. I know, crazy, right? Um, yeah, man. And the sad story, his family was right, but do you celebrate being right at that point? You lost them, and it's sad, man. Very, very sad. Angelina Jolie versus John Voight. Father versus daughter. This is a weird one. My votes are very, very late. uh, um, he ditched his family when Angelina Jolie was an infant, but for years they maintained a cordial relationship that fell apart during Jolie's marriage to Billy Bob Thornton, when Vought nearly fucked up the couple's plans to adopt a baby by publicizing the matter at a pre-Oscar party. Publicly questioned her mental health. Wow. Ooh. There's some things, guys, that you shouldn't. If you're a celebrity, I know you live in the world of everyone's in your business, but do you let that kind of business go out there? I think no. Yeah, we are going to smoke this afternoon, Lonnie. I'll be headed up there. I got to see what my It is, guys. The Daily Take. Pants are optional. Go in. You know what? I hate to use this line because it bugged me at the time. There was a Knack morning show at the time, a radio morning show called The Knack, and there was a guy named Double J, and he was a great freaking morning show host. Man, he turned that station around. So he ended up getting a better and bigger job. Much happens in radio, and he went and left. Questions Angelina Jolie's health, mental health. Was he wrong though? Was Thanos wrong? See, um, and oh, what was I talking about? Shoot, stoner memory, guys. Um, yeah. So anyway, this feud. So I was in the middle of a good story. Damn it, I can't remember. Lady Gaga versus Perez Hilton. Who remembers Perez Hilton? Was like a blogger. Um, what's a Thanos? Lady Gaga versus Perez Hilton. Perez Hilton had beef with everyone, man. He was a troll. That was his gimmick. He was a troll. So, I mean, I'm not even going to get in that. Kanye West versus Jimmy Kimmel. Again, Kanye West. I'm sure he said something. Um, that's why he short lived. In 2013, he sat for a rare interview with BBC presenter Zane Lowe. The back and forth is now legendary. Kane lurched from topic to topic, peppering an outlandish boast and a proclamation while Lowe goaded on him. Kimmel, your weird cousin's favorite late night host, thought the interview was comedy gold and enlisted two children to recreate it. Kanye didn't approve. He unleashed the iconic stream of cap locks tweets. Kimmel delivering gleeful replies. Oh man, nothing better than a good hey, good morning, Mike. Merlin Public Media. Yeah. Justin Bieber versus Orlando Bloom. Is this over a girl? In 2014, at a restaurant on the Spanish island of Isaba. Anyway, English actor Orlando Bloom approached and threw a punch at Canadian instigator Justin Bieber over an alleged affair with Bloom's ex-wife, Australian supermodel, Miranda Kerr. Yes, this was a truly international feud. It was only a remarkable CD. Rumor has it that Bieber exchanged flirty text and maybe more with Kerr while she and Bloom were still married. The couple split not long after. The alleged interactions before the famous blow up, Bloom was spotted sharing a cigarette with Bieb's ex Selena Gomez. We may never know the whole truth behind the Bieber Boom Kerr triangle, but we know it was good enough for a guy like Bloom to challenge Bieber in public. Never underestimate the power of an Australian supermodel. Yeah, man. Hey John, how you doing? Johnny Phantom in the house, or John Phantom. I like to call him Johnny. Oh man, yeah, he's not a Bieber, man. And you know what? You're messing with somebody's wife. You text him, you deserve a punch in the face, whether it's on its way out or not. Sometimes you mess with the man's. If they're separated, that's a different story. But if they're sleeping in the same bed still. That's a touchy subject. You probably deserve a punch in the face. Let's see. Whoopi Goldberg versus Bella Thorne. Shake it up. Bella Thorne is known for her directing porn videos as well as being on the show Shake It Up. My kids used to love that show. Where Europeans go to party. Nice. First disclaimer, we love us some Whoopi. Well, I do not. I think she's a big piece of but she has a feud with Bella Thorne. So Whoopi not only had a problem with Thorne's decision to publish the photo. See, Thorne, like many celebrities before, was the victim of a hacking and extortion plot. Her private pics were stolen, and rather than let the thieves control the narrative, she published the photos independently in an effort to regain control of her body and her public image. Man, you can't hate someone for that, man, especially a young girl. You're exposed. That's got to be embarrassing. It's got to be very question a lot of stuff. So she tried to control the narrative and she threw it out there and published the photos herself. But Goldberg did not like it. You don't take the nude picture of yourself. Thorne was disgusted by the comment, and we have to agree her body, her choice. The dispute between Goldberg and Thorne was a short sentence in a much larger ongoing conversation with human rights and women's rights and all that. Yeah, very, very true. Let's see what we got here. Martha Stewart versus Gwyneth Paltrow. I've watched that Gwyneth Paltrow trial, guys, and I'm not a fan of the old Gwyneth Paltrow. I think she's kind of arrogant, kind of been a celebrity her whole life and never had to live in the real world. And I think it really showed in that trial, even though she won. But some celebrity feuds are microisms of critical social discussions. Let's see here. Stewart, owner of a lifestyle let's see. In industry, she hasn't hidden her disdain. Stewart has attacked Paltrow's acting and even mocked her famous conscious uncoupling from Coldplay's frontman Chris Martin with a dessert name, proving she won't back down. Paltrow created her own unhandled dessert, the jailbird cake, making light of Stewart's 2004 prison stint. Ooh, we're getting saucy, guys. Nev Campbell versus Tyra Banks. Do we give a crap about celebrity model feuds? I mean, yeah. You ate more than a tomato. I hate you. Isaiah Washington versus Patrick Dempsey. What? This happened on what is it? Grey's Anatomy. Let's see. It's not surprising the actor long-running shows become involved in disputes. Let's see. Isaiah Washington and Patrick Dempsey reportedly got into a violent brawl in 2006. After the fact, reports suggest that Washington's use of a homophobic slur sparked the melee. He was fired before season 4. Washington later suggested that Dempsey's tardiness, combined with the usual elevated onset emotions, incited the incident. We may never know the truth. I can see that, man. I worked on a film one time called Die Hard. Little film called Die Hard, guy. Die Hard 3 to be precise. And they called it. I was just a day player, so I was on there a couple days. And well, again, clothing is optional. And oh man, the stoner memory is killing me this morning, guys. I'll think of it. It was a good story, damn it. Oh, maybe because I haven't smoked yet this morning. Maybe that's the problem, guys. David Letterman versus Conan O'Brien. Yeah, this was a big one, man. This was all over the Tonight Show. He thought that David thought he got it, and then they gave it to Conan, and then Jimmy Fallon came in. If you don't want a big guy, you must. Yeah, so that's what it was. So yeah, they got into a brawl backstage. On sets, man, it's very easy because you're working 12-hour days. It's a lot of hurry up and wait, a lot of stress. Oh, I worked on a little film called Die Hard, Die Hard 3, and they called it, because I was only there 2 days, working on Bruce time. So the reason I got to work 2 days instead of 1 was because Bruce Willis decided not to show up one day, even though everyone was waiting on him to shoot the scenes. And they did. They called it Bruce time. They said, we're waiting on Bruce. And, I always thought it was super unprofessional, man. I get it. He's the star. He's the reason the movie's being made. But, man, when you got people 12 hours at a block, and that's what you work. There is no going home early in the film industry. Um, you sit there for 12 hours and it doesn't sound like that big a deal, but man, when you want to work and you want to get into it, yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard. So David Letterman versus Conan O'Brien and Jay Leno. Yeah, so I guess throw Jimmy Fallon in there too, all biting for that top seat. Um, it was a crazy mess, man. They gave it to Conan. David Letterman went to CBS, finished his career over there. Um, hey, if they pay him on Bruce time, yeah, you still get paid. Yep. Um, so yeah, so they gave it to Conan. That didn't last. Jay Leno then gets a show before Conan, and then he quit. Oh man, yeah, I could see why. And I wouldn't imagine they hate each other. But I mean, it's got to be super competitive. You're all competing for that main freaking seat. Yeah. What else we got? Donald Trump versus Rosie O'Donnell. This was a big one. Um, Huge one. Especially when he was running for president. She felt the need to go after him hard. And I get it. They had a feud even before that. This started off The Apprentice? The Apprentice feud. And it just kept rolling, man. Um, and then when he became president, oh my God, she lost her freaking mind. And I get it. Like someone you hate, I did a commercial for an orange soda for a South American market made by Pepsi. Spent 3 days on set, used for all maybe 30 minutes as an extra. Paid $75 a day, man. Yeah, at least you still got paid. But yeah, that hurry. Hey, Chris, how you doing? That hurry up and wait mentality. Yeah, it's hard on a film set. Yeah, so Rosie O'Donnell, I don't know. In the beginning, it was a feud between them, but then it turned out to be her versus Trump more than Trump versus her. He did get her. I think the ultimate zinger was when they talked about he was at the debate and he said something about have you ever insulted a woman or called a woman a pig, and what he just said something about Rosie O'Donnell. That was his big zinger, and I think that was kind of the end of it. But yeah, man, these two, woo, that was a feud. That was a major feud. You know what sucks is imagine how she felt, someone you absolutely are disgusted by, someone you think is the biggest POS in your life, and this dude becomes president. That's the biggest FU of all times, man. Shannon Doherty versus Alyssa Milano versus Jenny Garth. What? Jenny Garth, how could Jenny Garth have beef with anybody? I could see Shannon Doherty, man. Shannon Doherty looks like back in the day. Um, have a good one, Teresa. Have a great day. Yeah, Shannon Doherty looks like she getting a Kia Optima. Ooh, nice. My girlfriend drives a Kia Optima, man. Nice cars. They have some get up and go, man. Going 100, don't even realize it. Cops are creating a guy out of GV, and guys are chasing. Oh, really? In Golden Valley? Ooh. But Brian, she didn't leave the USA like she said. Yeah, that was a big one. I said she was going to leave. So, Shannon Doherty, unfortunately, her relationship with castmates was nothing but charmed. She clashed with Jenny Garth and was fired in season 4 for disruptive behavior on Charmed. Her relationship with Alyssa Milano quickly went from tight when she was a bridesmaid at her wedding to fright when the start of the season 3. The pair weren't on speaking terms. Yeah, I can see Shannon Doherty causing some drama. All right, what about Will Smith? Not the Chris Rock that you're thinking of, guys. Janet Herbert. This was the original Aunt. What was her name? Aunt something. Aunt Viv. That was her name, Aunt Viv. There are 3 types of people in the world. Those who prefer old Aunt Viv, those who prefer new Aunt Viv, and those who don't know what the hell we're talking about. Oh man. Yeah, those are good cars, man. They'll run forever. Yeah, Chris, just keep putting the oil in it, and they'll run forever. Yeah, exactly, Nova Mike. Um, yeah, so the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, Aunt Viv got fired because Will Smith didn't like her. They brought in another one. Um, yeah, so this goes a long ways. But now that we know what we know about Will Smith, does it make more sense? Lee Mitchell versus the cast of Glee. So again, another actor feuding with the whole cast. She appeared to agree in a cryptic treatise. Yeah, so just some drama on set. William Shatner versus the cast of Star Trek. I didn't know this one. I know he liked to bang a lot of the girls. Let's see. He had a feud with most of the cast. Particular beef was lingered. Shatner called Takai a psychotic for not inviting him to his wedding. Sounds like a work friend's gone astray. Ken Cattrall and the cast of Sex and the City. I'm not a fan. I don't know, guys. Clinton Cal, I don't even know who either of those people are. I think we're about ready to. Demi Lovato versus Selena Gomez. They look like they would be besties. They look like they would be besties. I know Demi Lovato is one of those weird ones that, like, no matter how many times she fails, she just kind of comes back. 2010's Crack in the relationship merged. By 2013, they were cool but no longer besties. Demi and followed Bum 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 in 2014 and then refollowed her the next year. That's just some dumb stuff. Yeah, I think we're getting into this. I think we're getting desperate. I'm gonna out. Boom, here we go. Yeah, so those were some of your biggest celebrity beefs, guys. There were some older ones too. Who were the two old ladies? Oh, they were super famous actresses. They ended up they made a movie about it. It was like one of the greatest rivalries in history. Oh damn it. It was gonna make the list, but then I ended up going another another way. Yeah, man, grab that thing, Chris. Hey, congrats. Man, I love seeing people better in their lives. And Chris, man, awesome. He's getting a car. He's just got a place. Boy, living the high life. Chris, that's awesome, guys. All right, line of the day, guys. Line of the day is going to go to Back to Retro Review. He had a great line at the beginning of the show, guys. I think he's going to, I'll ask him if he wants this, but it's Marvel, so he'll probably re-gift it. But we will see. We'll see. He gets, yeah, a patch. Ooh, that's actually a cool patch. A Hydra patch you can sew on your beanie, your jacket, your forehead, whatever you want to do. Congratulations. Line of the day goes to Back to Retro Review, guys. And yeah, I know he donated his last one to re-gift, so we will see what he does in this one. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up my day. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to, I still got to film the 420 show, and then I'm going to head up to Golden Valley, guys. I will hit you guys up when I'm on my way. I'm looking probably about 2 o'clock-ish. And I'll be there for a while, so I'll meet up with you guys elsewhere if we need to, whatever we need to do. Appreciate you guys so much. Lonnie, I got your solve right here, so we're good to go. I won't forget it this time, guys. I got some care packages, got some good stuff for everyone. Get in on these giveaway, guys. Man, we've been scoring. I've been scoring some good giveaways lately, guys. A lot of Funko Pops. I got a whole box of giveaways down here, guys. We got, I just actually invested. Let me cover up the price tag on this. Look at these Pops, guys. Ooh, Avenger Pops. Bum, bum, bum. Got a bunch of got a lot of stuff to give away, guys. Big the giveaway, the bong, and we'll ship that sucker out. The bong, the VIP 420 swag bag. All you guys need to do is go to thedailydank.com. You're gonna see this banner. You're going to click on it. It's going to take you to an all-new social network, guys, called the Dank Nation. You can post, you can comment. You're going to see my post, and you're going to take a guess at a bag of butts. That's right, a bag of roach. You're going to tell me how many are in there, and if you get the closest, you're going to win a bong. You're going to win a swag bag. Yeah, no problem, Chantel, definitely. I kind of more wanted to show off the studio to Jeremy more than anything, autographs and stuff. But we'll definitely meet up with you. So jump on over, guys, dailydank.com, Dank Nation, guys. Post your weed photos. You guys are growing. I know a lot of you guys are growing, man. Throw up those comments. Throw up those pictures of all your stuff, man. Super easy, super fun, guys. Going to be super interactive. Make sure you're checking that out. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here, get this next show done. Appreciate you all, and I will see you at 420, guys, and I'll see some of you even before that. So appreciate each and every one of you. Get in on these giveaways. Man, you guys rock so much. I'll see you in the morning, guys, or in the afternoon.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
We'll see you guys.